Did you know that celebrities have a secret diet that helps them stay skinny, and they don't usually talk about this diet? And this diet is a raw onion every day. So instead of drinking your lattes that are full of sugar, how about eat a raw onion every day? You know what? I'm gonna start this right now. I wanna stay skinny. I love onions. Where's my latte? There's a new viral diet that's happening on TikTok, and it's the raw dairy diet. To be more specific, the raw milk diet, which these influencers are promoting drinking raw milk because it has a lot more nutrients than pasteurized milk, which is technically true. The raw milk does have more nutrients than pasteurized milk, but when you think about it, is it worth risking your life for a little bit more nutrients? I'll leave that up to you guys. If you're new here, even if you're not new, I'd like to welcome everyone to the second part of Milk Talk.
He needs some milk.
Me telling everyone raw milk isn't dangerous? It isn't? No, it's one of the most nutrition-dense foods there is. Everyone should try some. But the FDA doesn't care about your health. Those darn food safety regulations, just the worst for trying to prevent the population from getting foodborne illnesses. God damn you, FDA, how dare you prevent me from drinking shit that might kill me? I did look up the benefits of raw milk, and it does say that it's very nutrition dense. To be more specific, raw milk is thought to have 10% more vitamins and at least 25% more vitamin C, which is vulnerable to heat. So you're telling me these influencers are risking their lives for 10% more vitamins and at least 25% more vitamin C. Let me introduce you to the influencer Liz, who went viral for her raw milk, but later on she gets called out by a dietitian, and when I tell you the comments that she throws at this dietitian are so fucked up just because the dietitian said that her diet is not safe.
The reason that we love buying dairy from the Amish is that they don't pasteurize their dairy. It's actually illegal to sell unpasteurized or raw milk in stores.
I wonder why. Why would they make it illegal?
So buying from farms is the only way to get it. Is a process where the milk is heated to really high levels to kill off any harmful bacteria. While this is important for keeping the milk safe, it also kills off the enzymes and probiotics in the dairy that actually makes it digestible for humans. Pasteurization is one of the main reasons why so many people are lactose intolerant. As long as you're buying from a trusted source, the risk of contamination is low.
My favorite part was when she said pasteurizing actually keeps the milk safe, but it does kill a lot of the nutrients. So the only way for you to get these nutritions is to go out of your way to buy raw milk and risk your life drinking it just to get these nutritions that you could get from other foods. Oh, the influencer logic. Is anyone hearing that? Wait, what are they saying?
That actually makes it on a wholesome Amish farm where cows are grass-fed and treated with love, the contamination risk is quite low. I'm so grateful that these farms exist because I could never consume.
Wait, because they're treated with love, the contamination levels are quite low? Oh my god, the influencer logic, I fucking love them. Because they treat these cows with love, the contamination is really quite low, honestly. I've actually tested this myself. I took my glasses and I was trying to see if there was any bacteria in the milk, and I didn't see anything. There was literally zero bacteria, which proves that if these cows are treated with love, bacteria is actually lovophobic. So as soon as they see these cows smothered with love by the Amish, they really get lovophobic and they probably just explode when they see the love. Where's my favorite cow at? Where is she? There it is. Oh, look at that beautiful nip that I'm about to suck on those nips. I need that juicy raw milk. Oh my god. Oh, he's petting the cow. Ew, the love. Ew, Is that what happens? Because they're treated with love, the bacteria just explodes? What? The moment you've all been waiting for. The video that started the drama between her and the dietitian, and the dietitian reacts to the video that I'm about to show you now, and things get really messy.
Let's talk about the fact that I take 32 pills in the morning. It's a lot. A lot of people are saying that the fact that I have to take so many pills means that my diet is not good. And yes, it's true. I have a ton of nutrient deficiencies. Nutrient deficiencies take years to develop. Given the fact that I got blood work right when I started my new diet, I think it's pretty safe to assume that my nutrient deficiencies came from my years of disordered eating and eating processed junk. When I first started this diet, my nutritionist told me that all of my deficiencies would go away eventually if I just stuck with the diet. But if I got blood work and saw exactly what I'm deficient in, then I could supplement and make the deficiencies go away sooner, leading me to feel better quicker.
The fact that she takes 32 pills a day should be a red flag to her that her raw cow milk, cheese, yogurt, and kefir diet is not working, because you're clearly not getting all the nutrition that you need. 32 pills in a day is a lot to take. Don't get me wrong, I highly recommend people take their vitamins every day. I personally take a multivitamin, but when you have to take 32 pills, that's when you start asking yourself, wait, is 32 pills a lot? She probably spends at least 30 minutes every day taking each pill. Zinc, this, yep, okay, okay. No, that was 31. I feel like I'm missing one. I don't know which one I missed. Okay, back from the beginning. And this is when shit goes downhill.
Let me show you how I eat all of my food within 3 to 4 hours every day.
This is a really, really bad idea.
Hi Abby, I'm Liz. I'm the girl in the video that you just reacted to. While I appreciate your perspective on my dietary choices, you did get a few things wrong when it comes to my diet, such as the reason why I take so many vitamins in the morning and the actual amount of food that I'm eating, which if you would have gone to my profile, you would have seen that is actually close to about 3,000 calories a day. More than that though, I actually used to be a fan of yours. I used to watch all of your videos on YouTube, but once I really decided that I was going to get serious about my health, mental and physical, I had to stop watching your videos for a couple of reasons. The first reason is really just the results. You've been very, very open about your mental health struggles, and that openness is so appreciated. Being open about your mental health online allows people to feel heard, and I think it gives context that is really, really important. When you started posting videos like this, you talk very openly about your use of antidepressants and your dependence on pharmaceutical drugs just to sleep and get through the day. I was in that exact same.
Oh my god, every time I watch this video I lose my shit. She's calling out a dietitian because the dietitian said that the diet that she's doing is dangerous and people shouldn't follow it. And then her response was, I used to be a fan of yours and I stopped watching you because you made a couple videos saying that you were struggling mentally and what? Struggling? And you're taking pills? Ew! And now you're making videos saying that my diet sucks when you were taking pills? What the fuck? Ew. You're so nasty. Shaming someone for needing pills because she was going through something. It gets worse. Oh my god.
I was cycling through different doses of antidepressant medication. I got to a point where I was like, enough is enough. Like, I know I can fix this. That's when I found my nutritionist who cured herself of chronic illness just through diet. When you started posting those videos, it was clear to me that you were stuck in the same place that I was stuck in. So for that reason, I decided to stop watching your videos and stop taking your advice. And I'm so glad that I did, because now I'm not on any pharmaceutical drugs.
Good for you that you cured your chronic illness through food, but shaming people for taking medications because they need it is so fucked up. I have a chronic illness and this stigma makes me feel shameful for taking my life-saving medication. I don't get a choice if I take them or not. Maybe you're just a loser though. Have you tried raw milk and taking 37 pills a day? That would definitely fix your chronic illness. Stop taking your medication and instead switch to raw milk diet. It's 100% scientifically proven by farmers because they treat their animals with love.
My depression and anxiety are gone. I've gained the weight and I have an amazing relationship with food.
I have an amazing relationship with food. I've cut out entire food groups and only eat within a minimal window of time, and my diet doesn't provide enough nutrition for my body. Trust me. That is the healthiest relationship that I've seen someone have with food.
The reason that it was so important for me to stop watching your videos is because I find your negativity a little bit excessive. For example, in the video that I posted that you reacted to, you made a lot of really rude facial expressions and gestures. I think that you can gracefully disagree with somebody without putting extra negativity out there.
This is when the dietitian steps in. Her name is Abby Sharp and she's actually a registered dietitian. The reason why I didn't show you her video first is because she really says how she was very negative towards her, like very toxic. And I went to the dietitian's page to take a look at the video, fully expecting the most toxic, judgmental video by a dietitian that I've ever seen, and it's not at all.
I do intermittent fasting, so let me show you how I eat all of my food within 3 to 4 hours every day.
This is a really, really bad idea. A modest fast, totally fine, but aggressive fast like this, especially for women, makes it nearly impossible to meet your nutrient needs, and it puts one at risk of severe hormonal irregularities and muscle loss.
Oh my god, how dare she bring me scientific facts? What a stupid dietitian. This is why you should never trust dietitians. When they tell you that your aggressive fast is not healthy at all, don't listen to them. Listen to me. Would you rather trust a dietitian or a TikTok influencer? Obviously me, because I have more followers than her. So far, this dietitian has been nothing but rude to this poor girl. Let's see what else she has to say, this toxic dietitian.
I start eating every day around 9:30 a.m. I always start with a coffee with a lot of heavy cream.
I assume this is to keep her in a state of ketosis, even though it's worth noting that heavy cream does technically break a fast.
Then I take a lot of supplements. After I did a blood test, we found out that I had a bunch of nutrient deficiencies. So basically, I just take every vitamin that I'm deficient in.
Or we could just eat more food. Listen, I am all for a carefully planned supplement regimen to help relieve the burden of trying to eat perfectly every day.
Stop being nice.
In a bunch of nutrients,
Oh my god.
it's a pretty good sign that your diet needs a good overhaul.
Oh no, the toxicity! It's killing this poor girl. She was so harsh on her. Damn you, dietitian, giving me free advice on TikTok. She was so respectful to you the entire time. She gave you tips how to improve your diet, and you're like, she was so toxic and negative towards me because she didn't agree with my diet. Like, I'm not a judgmental person and I would never, ever judge someone for taking pills, but how are you gonna disagree with my diet when you have a video that you were taking pills because you were depressed? Oh my god. People with mental health issues these days, stop being depressed, be happy instead. Fix yourself, buy some raw milk or something. Just because someone was struggling mentally and she was taking medication. I also wanted to show you what she eats in a couple of weeks because this is concerning. No wonder why she didn't agree with the dietitian.
Consume dairy from grocery stores, and now I can have all that I want.
Oh my god, why did she buy so much? Did you just say kefir?
Kefir, another probiotic.
I don't care about that raw milk anymore. Fuck it, natural selection at this point. Looking at all this butter here and cheese, you're probably like, wait, damn, she bought a lot of butter and cheese. Is she gonna use that for the next couple of months or maybe a year? Like, does she have a whole family? How much does that cost? Well, are you ready to feel poor today? Yeah.
Let me show you exactly what $450 can buy you from an Amish.
$450.
Nice. I know that $500 seems like a lot, but when you break it down, it's actually not too bad. The thing that we spend the most.
It's not too bad. Are you serious? $500 is not too bad? It gets, oh my god, guys, trust me, it gets worse. Just listen to this bull.
6 pounds of butter.
6 pounds of butter? $92.
This week we got 8
Oh my god.
pounds of it.
$104 for 8 pounds of cheese.
We go through a lot of heavy cream. At the moment, I'm still not drinking any milk because I'm still trying to heal my gut. Heavy cream is actually a lot easier to digest. Then we just get our probiotics. Kefir, yogurt.
Kefir?
Kefir. That is beautiful. This will last us 2 weeks.
This will last us 2 weeks for 2 people. Almost $500 for 2 weeks. What about all the other groceries that she has to buy? If she spent $500 only on cheese, kefir, and milk, share some of that money with the rest of us. Damn! Girl, $500 feeds my family of 5 for 2 weeks. Ew, what are you, poor? $500? Oh my god. I don't understand why poor people are on TikTok wasting their time. You should be working to afford raw milk and potentially poison your kids. But you know what? At least it's raw and it's nutrition dense. That was the beef between a TikTok influencer and a registered dietitian. If you guys want some advice from me, which I also happen to be a registered YouTube janitor, you're gonna have to become a member because I don't do shit for free like Abby here. Yeah, free? That word does not exist in my vocabulary. So become a member. You also get access to my videos a day early before I post them. And also a quick shout out to McFuji for being a member on this channel. Let me give you a free sample of what I do. Talk to me about your diet and I'll do my best to give you a good advice. Go ahead. I'm already bored. You can shut up now.